There's so many updates, so we need at least 3 more generators. Actually, I have a lot of progress. I made myself a human delivery device. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and to another episode of the Satisfactory playthrough series. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is a very exciting episode because update 4 is finally out. Actually, it came out last week, but I didn't have a chance to play it all last week. So it's finally out on early access. It had been out for a while on the experimental build, but now it's out on early access. I don't really play the experimental build because I'm so new to the game. I haven't even beaten the regular game, so there's kind of no reason for me to go and check out all that end game stuff when I haven't even unlocked everything in the main part of the game. So I'm super excited. There's so much new crap that it's gonna kind of be impossible for me. I'm not even gonna have access to most of it, honestly, because I'm just not at that part of the game yet. So, you've got drones, and here you can see it unlocks at tiers 7 and 8. By the way, these are the patch notes off of Satisfactory game subreddit, and I will link them in the description below. You've got hover packs and zip lines, nuclear power, which we haven't gotten to, but there's some new buildings and such in the nuclear power endgame stuff. Lights, very excited for that. I don't know how many times I've complained about how dark and hard it is to see shit when the sun goes down in this game. So very excited for that. You're gonna have to check out the full patch notes on the subreddit because, like I said, it's just there's so many updates that I can't possibly go through everything. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for checking out the hover pack, installing some lights to make our factories actually visible at night, and also the drones, which will eventually unlock in tiers 7 and 8. But I figured since I don't have access to everything right now, I'm just going to continue playing the game as normal, and we'll kind of see these new things that they implemented as we unlock more and more parts of the game at the higher tiers. So we're just going to continue on as normal. So yeah, let's hop into the game and we'll continue where we left off last episode. Alright, so we just launched the game, and right away you can see the backsplash. The background for the game menu is totally different. You've got our clone here with the hover pack behind her, and some building that we have yet to unlock because I have no idea what that is. I don't recognize it at all. Looks like a freaking portal or something. Check that out. It's like ramping up. And we saw earlier in the background there was a drone that flew behind this building. So very cool. It looks totally different. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the actual game. Alright, so we're back in the game, and if you remember from the last episode, if you watched the last episode, we got distracted when we realized that we could build a hyperloops up walls. And then we died a couple of times launching ourselves on a hyperloop mounted on this wall. Then I just started building as high as we could. Fuck me. We'll get to that in a second. We just started building this wall as high as we could. I wanted to see what's the highest hyperloop that we could build up to. And now I'm just going to use it as a nice starting position to kind of review what we did in the last episode. So let's climb up this baby. And you can bet it's going to take us a while. We're nearing the top. Oh, fuck! Whew. That was close. I was just trying to get a better look at the space elevator, but our highest platform up here is quite close to the space elevator. Actually, we won't go all the way to the top up there because it's kind of sketch. Instead, we'll go on to our highest diving platform here. Very careful. And we made it. So we're on our highest diving platform here. It's much safer to look over. There's the guy that we tried to jump on last time. That's still a challenge that we have yet to complete. But we are gonna jump on its back at some point. Here we have the best bird's eye view of our factory. And there, if we zoom in, you can see our 4 assemblers our beautiful 4 assemblers, which are currently idle because they're probably full. They are on the first floor making stators, I believe. So the whole first floor is going to be stators, and that's pretty much all we did last episode before we got distracted with this hyperloop, was make these 4 assemblers. And we can definitely add to it. That was the whole point. We're leaving the first floor kind of open so that we can just add more capacity when we need to. And then for the rest of the more complicated parts, we're going to go up to the second and eventually probably third and fourth floors of this building. This is going to be the assembler only building. So that pretty much recaps what we did last episode. We're going to put this project, aka build as high as we possibly can, on pause and get back into the real game, because I want our assemblers to build all the parts that we need to unlock the higher tiers in our hub. And to do that, we need to make the more complicated parts for the space elevator. So let's hop on down, let's sail down and get this baby started. Ah! Coming down literally takes like no time at all. It took forever to get up there. As in real life, I guess. Now let's figure out what the hell happened. Popped a fuse. Whoa! This looks different. This looks totally different. Why did our capacity drop? No water? Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's check out the pipe situation here. No water there as well. We need to go see if we have the hovercraft available to us already, or if that's something that we're not going to get until later on. Let's check, see what's going on with the water situation. Wow, that's low. Oh wait, these probably lost power. Okay, well, we're gonna have to hook these babies back up. Let's see how they would. Okay, we just left an open line here, it looks like. Yeah, so we'll hook these up to power. And we need to disconnect the main line. Are these generating power? Okay, these are off. So we'll turn these back on. Whoa, they changed a lot here. First of all, there didn't used to be this max consumption thing. I think there was capacity and consumption. Production, I don't remember. But let's get these water pumps back online. We're gonna have to figure out why they went down in the first place. I wonder if we're gonna need a couple more pumps here. Could that be the problem? See, I don't know if we ran out of water first or the power went down first for some other reason, and then we lost the water. So we need to go investigate. I'm stuck! We need to go investigate. Oh god, I just popped a parachute. I'm hoping it's not something to do with the reactors or the generators over at our other island. Oh, no wait, this is saturated with coal. So, yeah, it's saturated with coal. These are all saturated. Okay, let's turn these back on. So, at some point, we had our capacity drop, and it went below our max consumption. So the max consumption must be, we have all these swings, and this is as high as it'll swing, and at some point, we had a dip there, but the actual consumption never crossed the gray line until this point, which is very weird. That's very weird. So I'm not sure I understand why this thing is full of water. Maybe it was these assemblers, because they're idle right now. Let's see. Can we jump up here? No power. Did I not hook these up? Oh. Apparently I turned them off when I disconnected this. Or wait, I think, I was rerouting power at some point, wasn't I? Yeah, all of that's idle. So let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's take this power pole out. I think this... Oh yeah, these two do need to be routed or connected. And just set that up there for now. Now, why don't these have power? Wait, what? We had another power failure? Holy moly! Why does it skyrocket so high? That is strange. So when I connect the assemblers, it skyrockets. Wow, we must need even more power, I guess. This is 15 megawatts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 60 megawatts. Well, clearly our spike is telling us that we need... Oh my god. It's telling us that we need 200 more megawatts. And how much do we produce with each one of these? 75. So we need at least 3 more generators. If not, we need to overclock to match that. So here we go. We're gonna overclock. So if we overclock 4, that's the equivalent of 2. Since it's 150%, we'd have to overclock 6 to make the equivalent of adding 3 new generators. And technically that should be enough. Let's see if that's true. There. Why is our capacity dropping? That doesn't quite make sense. If the problem isn't here, then it means that we're gonna have to go check out the second power plant. Let's see how this holds for now. It is nice that they show you the actual maximum consumption now. So all you have to do is make sure that you stay above the peak line. Before you kind of had to watch it for a while and guess. But if this holds, if this is stable, then our capacity should be more than enough here. Okay, we're back online, it looks like. Now let's see how these are doing. Ah, we have the wrong parts here. Clogging up the line. Oh, I can't grab that last one. Okay, we're gonna disassemble this. Is that what happened to all of these? No, that one's good. Kind of changed the color, I think. When the color, like, to highlight things, to disassemble and to build, looks pretty different. Stuff this thing with pipes. Why isn't this one going? Huh? Why are you idle? Whoa, copy settings. Interesting. Oh, it's full. Duh. Let's grab our 100 stators. Our 100 stator brothers. Alright, so now these aren't idle anymore. All 4 of them are working. Let's make sure. Let's check out that power consumption now. Yeah, there we go. It's getting closer to the peak. Look at this. Why is our capacity doing that? I would understand if these generators didn't have enough coal or water and then we're coming on and offline. Oh, there you go. We don't have enough water. Oh, crap. That's the problem. Alright, we're gonna have to go add a 3rd pump, I think. Bear with me. That's so weird though, because the water was definitely enough before. Oh wait, we're overclocking now. Duh. That's probably what it is. I think it uses 45 cubic meters per minute. This produces 120 per minute. Okay, we had to go grab some reinforced plates, but we're good now. Should be able to add another water extractor. Oh crap. Is there not enough room? Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, since these pull at 120 per, I think the pipe can transport up to 300. So right now we have 2 of them, so we have 240 going through these pipes. We don't really actually need it to be over 300 right now, so I think we can just boost it up to 300 to make up the amount that we're missing. And then later on, if we need to, we can split up 2 pipes and join them at the end over there. But for now, I think it's fine. And I'm just gonna add the pump here. Another biomass burner. We don't have enough materials. Let's see. Is this still running? Hey, this hasn't crashed yet. Let's put this back up. Cut this line. But yeah, we're gonna have to add another biomass burner. Make sure this baby's running. Alright. That's good. And we should have fully saturated pipes at least. Yeah. Let's check out where they combine over here. Might not be enough. Well, let's think about it. So the generators there, we have an equivalent of, we overclocked all 6. So it's the equivalent of having 3 extra generators. So it's like we have 9 generators, right? Let's do some quick math. So if we have 9 generators and we're pulling 45 cubic meters of water per minute, that's 405 cubic meters of water that we're pulling. So this is not enough. I think we have to run 2 separate pipes. Oh boy. Yep, we're gonna have to run 2 separate pipes. Okay, I didn't want this episode to just be all about the power, so I am just gonna quickly run through that and then kind of show you the end product so we can have at least something accomplished in this episode. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and summarize everything I did. It took a little while longer than I expected, so I had to go and come back, and now I have a finished product that I can actually show some progress on. Actually, I have a lot of progress to show you. So I'm gonna run through that real quick and then we'll end the episode here. The problem that we had was a lack of water to our power generators. So I beefed up our water extracting operation over here. We now have 4, and we have 2 going into one tube that's running along the top and 2 going into another tube running along the bottom. You can see we can get up to I overclocked one of the extractors. Normally they do 120 cubic meters per minute each. That would have got us to 240 in a single pipe, but one pipe can carry 300. We know the capacity is 300, and so I overclocked one of them so that we always have 300 going through the pipe. So that's the case for both of these. And now that allows us, running 2 pipes, it allows us to have one dedicated pipe to every 4 generators. So we have 4 generators on the bottom pipe and 4 generators on the top pipe. So I'll run over there and show you what that looks like. All right, so here we are at the generators, and you can see the bottom pipe didn't change really. All I did was just connect the new bottom pipe here to the first 4, and then I broke the connection there, and that's where the top pipe comes in to feed the last. Hey, I'm sorry, it's 3 and 3. I was thinking of the second power plant that we set up. We actually only have 6 here. I forgot about that. So we've got 3 generators on the bottom pipe and 3 generators on the top pipe. So that would give us, let's see, if we fully overclocked one of these, we get it to 91. 91 times 3 is only 180. Sorry, 270. So we don't actually quite reach the 300 mark. So that's why I set up 3. Let's take these off. That's why we set up 3 per pipe. So that ensures that we're always going to have enough water, even if we decide we need to overclock all of these, we'll still have enough water, which is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And we're going to get rid of this extra support up here. So we don't need that. Now, the other thing I did, I'm going to run over real quick to the other side of the map. So you'll notice this is new. I got tired of running all the way back and forth. So while I was working on the other power plant, I made myself a human delivery device using the hypertubes. So I haven't really quite figured out how to, if there's a way to boost, because certain parts like right here, it really slows down since it's going so far uphill. So I'm wondering if I could stick multiple entrances on these parts where I'm going uphill to make it faster. I don't know yet, but it certainly beats running over here, man. And it gives me a really nice view as I'm traveling. Well, I gotta be careful with how I turn my mouse there, since you can reverse in direction while you're in these things. But I love this part. It's a really cool aerial view coming in over the lake. Built it on a glass platform here. And you can see my new water generator set up there that I'm gonna explain to you guys in a bit. Woo! Alright, we're here. Basically, we did the exact same thing. We set up 4 generators, 2 per pipe to max out each pipe. And so we've got 300 cubic meters coming through here every minute. Now on here we are actually set up a little different since we have 8 generators. So we have 1 pipe to 4 generators here instead of 3 like the other setup. So we can't quite overclock all of them and still have enough water, but that's okay. I thought about that, and that's why I have the extra water extractors there for when I need it. So my plan is to actually break these down even for, I'm not actually planning on overclocking any of these. So as it is, they have plenty of water because since they're not overclocked, they are all pulling 45 cubic meters per minute, and times 4, that's only 180, right? So we're well under 300. We have plenty of water coming through here. My plan with the extra extractors that you saw in the water, let me just run back real quick. Actually, before we run back to the beach, I just wanted to show you guys that the mine here, the coal mine that we have here is normal. Right now we have a level 2 on here that's pulling 120 per minute, and since each of these uses 15, we've got 30, 60, 90, 120. So it's exactly matched. But we could overclock this to double, and we have the power shards to do that. If we did decide to do that, that would allow us to build another 8. So that's kind of my idea. I was thinking to split when we need it. We don't need it right now, but we would split a belt to come out this way onto the beach and build another set of 8 out here closer to the water. So that's why we have these water extractors here. We would have an extra 4 feeding into another power plant right here. So we definitely have room for growth, and that's basically what I did. The whole episode was build all this. It took me forever. But luckily through the power of editing, that time will be saved for you guys. So I'm gonna head back to base and wrap up this episode. Here we are. We're gonna very carefully step to the top. There we go. But here we are. Alright, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it got carried away when we had our power outage, but that's kind of what happens when a power outage or anything else happens in the line that messes it up. You gotta fix it right away before you can move on. So we have now fixed our power problem. We have no issues with our water supply, and we should have plenty of power for episodes to come. So I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this episode, and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.